Hello everyone. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is determinant, which is the fourth chapter of your NCERT. And this chapter is totally related to matrices. Fine. So the last chapter which we had discussed was matrices. So let's start this chapter. Uh, First of all, we should know what is the difference between matrices and determinants. Okay. So as we know that in matrices we were using this kinds of brackets, okay, or this kind of bracket to represent the data, but here we will use a state bars. This is a symbol of determinants. Fine. And second difference is in matrices can be of any order, but in determinants the number of rows and number of column must be same. Got it? Order may be 2:2, 3:3. For example, here the number of rows and number of column must be same. Fine. Third difference, in matrices we cannot get numerical value. We can find the inverse of matrix, fine, but we cannot find out a numerical value in case of matrices. But here we can get a numerical value. So basically these are the important difference between matrices and determinants which you should know. Fine. Now see, I'm just taking the next side of this board. Just wait. Yes. Now suppose we have 5, 4, 2, 1. This is a 2:2 order determinant. Here we have 2 rows and 2 columns. Fine. And how can we find out the numerical value of this? So numerical value you can get. What you have to do? You have to multiply this number with this. Okay. Fine. This elements you have to multiply 5 into 1. 5 into 1. Then when you will multiply the next two, these two values 2 and 4, you have to put a sign of negative between them. Then you can multiply these two. The 4 into 2, that would be 8. So your answer is 5 minus 8, that would be minus 3. So this is a numerical value which you can get in determinants. Fine. But in case of matrices, you cannot get this value. Okay. And this is how we can expand, we can evaluate determinants. Let's now take general example. Fine. So suppose this is your A1, A2, B1 and B2. This is and wait. In matrices, we were using a symbol like A is equals to this matrix. But in determinants, what you have to use A within this state bracket. So this is a representation of matrix determinants, or you can say that delta sign. So these two are the symbol of representation of determinants. Fine. So here I can use this delta sign to represent this determinant whose order is 2:2. If we have to find out the value of this, so what you have to do, you have to multiply A1 into B2 minus B1 into A2. You have to multiply this element with this element like this, then negative sign, then this into this. So after solving this, you can evaluate the determinants whose order is 2:2. Fine. Now, if we want to evaluate the determinants whose order is 3:3, For example, we are taking a just example. So this is your determinant and we want to evaluate this determinant. Fine. So how will you evaluate this? See, first of all, I'm going to evaluate this along this row, -2, 5 and 4. And you can expand this using any row or any column. So just see how I'm expanding it. I'm just taking this row and along this row I'm expanding it. So first of all, I'm taking element -2. Fine. Then you have to check this -2 is coming in which row and which column. So it is coming in this row and this column. So you have to hide this row in which the -2 is coming and this column. Fine. In which -2 is coming. So the rest of the elements are 2, 1 and 2, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1. So I'm writing these elements like this. Fine. Now we have to write 5. So if it is a middle term, so at this place you have to write -5. Fine. -5, and then you have to write again these brackets, and now you have to again see in which column and in which row it is coming. So the column in which it is coming is this, and the row in which it is coming is this and this. Fine. So your elements are 3, 0, 1, 1. Are you getting my points? See again. If I have a doubt, here we have 5, and you have to hide this, hide the row and column in which 5 is coming. So it is coming in this column, so I'm hiding it, and it is coming in this row, so I'm again hiding it. So the element which you can see, that is 3, 0 and 1, 1. You have to write here. Okay. After that, the next will be positive. First element which you have to take, that is positive. This negative sign is just due to this element. Otherwise, it will be positive. Fine. Then for second, you have to write negative, and then for this, you have to write positive. That is 4, and then you have to write same brackets. And this 4 is coming in this column and in this row, first row. So the elements which you can see, that is 3, 2, 0, 2. Fine. This is how we can find this step if the order is 3:3. After that, this -2 you have to write same, you have to copy it. Now, as we were using in 2:2 order matrix, what you have to do? You have to multiply this by this, 2 into 1, that would be 2. Then you have to write a minus sign for the next. Then you have to multiply 2 into 1, you will get 2. Like this. Then you have to write -5, and again you have to multiply 3. You have to write bracket first. 3 into 1, that would be 3. 0 into 1, that would be 0. So -0. Then +4, 3 into 2, that would be 6, minus 0 into 2, that would be 0. C. Okay. After that, this is your -2, this is your 0, -5 into 3, that is 3 minus 0, that would be 3, +4 into 6, 6 minus 0, that would be 6. So that would be 0, -15 plus 24. So 9 is your answer. So this is the value of, actually this was wrong, this was delta. It was, so your delta would be 9. So this is the value of this determinant. This is how we can evaluate determinant of order 3:3. Okay. Okay. Okay, now the same determinant we can expand using this column also. This first column, minus 2, 3 and 0. Fine, but you have to check it again in which column and row these numbers are coming. Okay, see, first I am taking minus 2, so I am writing here minus 2, and this minus 2 is coming in this row and this column. So you have to write these four elements, 2 1 and 2 2 1. Fine, so here it is, we are writing this. And again, if I want to expand this along 3, so this would be minus 3. Fine, so negative sign will come for the second value, and then you have to see in which row it is coming. It is coming in this row and this column. So the rest of the elements are 5 4 and 2 1. Okay, so here you have to write 5 4 2 1. Got it? And if you are next is 0 plus 0, so 0 is coming in this row and this column. So rest of the elements are, as you can see, 5 4 2 1, 5 4 2 1, 5 4 and 2 1. So you have to check in which this element is coming in which row and which column. Okay, so you have to hide that row and column, and the rest of the element you have to write it in this kind of determinants. Fine, so this is how you will get this step. Wait, you are not, it is not, now you can see. Fine, so minus 2 will same, and you have to evaluate this 2 minus 2, the 2 into 1, that would be 2, and 2 into 1, that would be 2. In between you have to write a sign of minus, and this would be minus 3, and here you have to multiply 5 into 1, that would be 5. It is 5, and this, then you have to write minus sign, then 2 into 4, that would be 8, plus 0, and again you have to same multiply and you will get this. And after solving, this will be minus 2 into 0, minus 3 into, that would be minus 3, plus 0 into minus 3, and this would be, this whole term will be 0, this whole term will be 0, and 9 will be the answer. Okay, so you can use any row and any column. Usually we take this row and this column. Okay, mostly we use the first row and first column. You are using these two things, we can we will expand this determinants. Fine. Okay, so this is the little bit introduction of the chapter determinants. Now try to solve some question from the first exercise of this chapter. Okay, bye bye, take care. Hello everyone, today we will solve our first exercise of this chapter, determinants. Fine, so in this video we will solve exercise 4.1. So here is the first question, that is question number 4 of this exercise. In this question, what you have to do, a matrix is given to us, then show that 3a determinant, that is equal to 27 times a determinant. So first of all, we should know what is the difference between this and this. Okay, to find this 3a, that is 3a determinant, so first of all we have to find out 3a. So 3a means what? You have to write 3, and at a place of a we are writing this whole matrix. Fine, and as we know that if 3 is outside this matrix, so you have to insert into this matrix. Then if you want to insert 3 into this matrix, you have to multiply each element of this matrix with 3. So after multiplication you will get this. Okay, this step. Now we are converting this 3a matrix into determinants. So 3a within this parallel bars, that it indicates determinant sign, that is equals to this matrix within this state bars, like this. Fine, so Now you can expand. This is the expansion of this matrix. After solving this, you will get 108. I know you can solve these steps because we had discussed in previous video how we can expand determinants of order 3 is to 3. So our 3a determinant, that is equal to 108. After that, you have to take right hand side. Here is the right hand side, that is 27 times of a determinant. So your a determinant, a matrix is given to you. You have to convert this matrix into determinants like this, and 27 will remain outside. Okay, then you have to expand this determinant, and after expanding this, you will get 4 only. And 27 into 4, you will get 108. Hence, the left hand side is equal to right hand side. This is how we can solve, we can verify this statement. Okay, now after this question, we have to solve question number 8, and rest of the question 5, 6, 7 you can solve very easily. If you have doubt, you can ask. See, here's a question number 8. Here are the two determinants which are equal, then it is given to us, and question is we have to find out x, and we have to find out value of x, and these are options are given to us, A, B, C, D. So it's simple. You have to expand this and expand this. So I'm expanding this, x into x, that is x square minus 36, and after expanding this, you will get this. So here you are putting 0, it is x square minus 36. 36 will become on right hand side like this. This is equals to sign. Here it will, when it will come here, it will be positive 36. Your x would be plus minus 6. So this is the answer. So your option number B is correct. Fine. Okay.